The following is a special presentation of MRUno Division 1 Super League 2025. The final shadows. The final sunset. One last chance to prove you're knockout stage ready. Emperor Monkey Boy, what a run. From nowhere to somewhere. From somewhere to nowhere. But he's back. A huge win last time out in week 3 against Gold. And after a bye, he's picked the perfect time to seal his fate. One last tune-up before the RO12 beckons for the Banana Man. But for background character, revenge. He felt slighted. He felt disrespected the last time out. But at the end of the day, you have to put that aside. There's one opportunity. And with a lot of scenarios working in your favor, your goal tonight is not just a win, but redemption. A tie would be nice to lock in. But for background, it's about getting that redemption from last week with a bitter taste of lemon still in your mouth. Whereas the Banana Man or the lemon zest coming in, something's got to give. Both players know the assignment. And one thing matters here tonight. It's about scenarios. It's about tune-ups. But for Background and Monkey, it's about the show. And it starts now on MRUno Week 5 Super League 2025. Well, when there's not much to play for, not much on the line in terms of pressure, there is one thing you do have to search for. Opportunity. Opportunity with a little bit of staff, opportunity with a little bit of better placement. And that's what's on the line for Monkey Background. Sure, there's nothing to do with pressure, as both guys are already locked into the round 12. But it is the swan song until 2026 for the group stage. Welcome to the group stage finale. Hello, everybody, and welcome to it. We had a crazy game between Nick and Laro. I don't have the updated graphic Shortsman out. I want to thank him for giving me all the work, though. Up to this point, I'll use this other graphic here, the previous one, and go over the 3 other games. We started it off with all the way back on Thursday night. Acosta Gold. Gold needed a win. Unfortunately, Gold did not get the win. Acosta helps Background and Monkey with the tie, and there's no pressure on this 3 o'clock game. Brad took care of Caesar, but Nick would win the Ultimate War despite winning the battle for... Brad winning the battle in that little individual scrap. It was all Nick. Despite losing 3-5, it was enough with the GD. He moves on to the round 12. But this game, as I said, Group B, as we go to the standings, there's nothing to play for in terms of advancement, as Acosta, Monkey, BC have advanced. However, there is one thing to play for in terms of placement. The winner of this game, if it is Background, will get second. If it's Monkey, he'll move up to second, and I believe, depending on how the GD would work out, could potentially jump later on GD. We'll have to see how the reseeding goes and all that a little later. We'll have to figure that out behind closed doors. Then we'll get you an updated bracket. But that's all we got for today in terms of the pressure and the stakes. Nothing really else to add. It's more of a relaxed day. Joining me in the booth is going to be Lara Huo, ironically. He's going to be our scoreboard operator. You're still going to be on scoreboard, buddy, and Art's going to be my co-com. We were supposed to have Seth, but he may or may not show up because it is late. He has another broadcast to get to around 5:30, so I gave him the option if he wants to come. If not, no worries. Art, nothing really here to play for in terms of advancement. It's pretty simple. If Monkey wins, he's moving on to the P2. If Monkey ties, he'll still get P2. If Background wins, then he'll get P2 in the group. Costa's already won. Not much to really say. It's been a good Super League for both, but especially Monkey, who's looking to get his third win, and match Acosta and wins, but Acosta, of course, does have 10 points. The only guy to do it. Thoughts on this game? It's going to be more of a laid-back environment today.
Yeah, and that's one of those sorts of good things. When you got nothing to really go for except for P2 in the group, you could just lay back. You could do some different strategies. You can just mess around here with this because you're not battling for a spot except for that P2, but it's going to be a relaxing sort of events here.
Well, we'll get to the questions. I'm going to ask the questions to both players, really, because there's not much really to fight for other than that, as I said, P2. So I'll start it off with, I guess neither player is going to talk. So Monkey, I'll go with Monkey here. Monkey, obviously, good Super League. You got one thing left to do, and that's either get a tie or win and clinch that P2 in the group. Great, solid run, making it after some interesting shenanigans maybe earlier in the season. Now you're back to your best. But what are you looking forward to as a tune-up game against Background? And for Background, obviously, for you and Monkey both, solid Super League. Got a little help from Acosta taking care of Gold on a tie. No pressure, as I said. More about tuning things up, as you'll either get a seed line, which could be anywhere from 10 to 12, 9 to 12. Thoughts on just playing Monkey here, first time you guys have played, and what do we got in store? Like I said, it's going to be more of an environment to where I think both guys will try things are. I don't expect anything out of the unusual. It's just going to be more of a fun, relaxing day. That's all I got.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. Probably going to be a laid back sort of thing, really, for us here on this stream. So we're just going to enjoy it and see what happens.
Yeah, and then Monkey just says have some fun. Let's go for second, right? That's all that's on the line today. Background, you get that question, buddy? Oh boy. Is he in the chat?
Yeah, I'm going to hope so.
No, you did ping him, right? No, you did check in. Okay. Never mind. Well, while I wait for Background to clear out, obviously, I'll do some dead air. I don't think he's watching the stream, but I think he just lost the internet, 100%. Knowing Background, he probably lost the internet.
Yeah, that might be true.
I don't think he would watch the stream, but we'll wait for him. Well, while I wait for him, not much really to play for either player. It's going to come down to seeding. We know right now, if you look at the point standings, Acosta right now would, I think, in line would play potentially. Hold on. I'm here. Okay. Did you get that question, boss? Did you repeat that?
I think I might have to type it.
Oh, okay. All right, well, we'll let him get back then. We'll let him get back. Never thought so. I mean, we got Larry here. You just want to do a little in-game reporting, you can, buddy. You know, this is the beautiful thing about this. We don't have much on the line. What are you expecting in this game today? You want to do a little in-race report, in-game reporting? What are you expecting here? Go ahead.
Me?
Might as well, right?
I don't know.
Might as well.
Well, I mean, it could go either way. These two are both pretty experienced players, so I don't know. I don't really have much to add.
Hey man, that's all I asked for, right? Just try your best. Just wanted to get you on there. Big win earlier today. Yeah, Art, I think that you look at the way the standings are. I'm just pulling it up on my phone right here. We know Gon most likely is going to be the 8th seed, right? So that's confirmed. Right now, if Monkey wins, I'm pretty sure he might actually. If he wins, I think he would play Gon because, yeah, he actually would play Gon. So he would play Gon because I think it's the inverse. So it actually might be a Lara Acosta. That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting, but it's It's going to be interesting to see all the reformatted stuff after this last game, really.
Yeah, I think right now, if it were to work out, it could be background versus myth right now. It could be we could get Andy Nick trilogy. That'd be fun to battle. No idea what it'd be with Gon and Monkey. That'd be a first time match. Lara Costa would be a rematch if we get that. But a lot to decide still as background types out. What's been your overall thoughts so far? As I said, no worries, not a problem, man. What's your overall thoughts on the Super League as we wait for background? What have we seen so far? Anything that sticks out? We will have the recap show soon.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's been a lot of fun with how this group stage has gone. And I know I'll elaborate more on this for the show, but just seeing how these games have been, and it's always been fun for these group stages. Ever since the first time that we ever had group stage, all the way back in the inaugural Super League, this has been always the fun time of the part of this whole thing. We're gonna see how this transfers though over into the knockouts, but we'll see how everything pans out once we get to that point.
Well, I got background in the chat. Background, you got a copy of KT real quick. You got a copy? You're on Super League Group B Week 5. Got a copy, my man? Let's see what he says. I always like doing that. Well, so it's going to be a little bit more chill, more relaxed environment today. Make sure you can hear us, that's all. Let's see what he says. But one thing I do notice, Art, as we wait for background. Gotcha. Not really glad this happened after the goal to Costa game. Okay. I think that was in response to his thoughts on this game. Yeah. So there's no pressure, Ironically, when you have one game happen before and the result happens, this creates a more house money environment. But it'll be about tuning it up, for sure. Tuning up the old starter kit and going from there. Nam's our ref, who's resiliently trying to battle through some hotspot internet issues. So we got a lot of technical difficulties. That's been another theme today. But when he's trying to resilient through that, let's get to it. Background starts game one. The final Super League group stage game of 2025 will be about to go underway. And for that, we'll go to background with the OG7 I'm expecting, as usual. Yep. There we go.
Oh, OG7, here we go.
BC with the OG7. Nam puts in the chat, and we're underway with the Andy 3, and we'll see him soon.
Oh, yeah, we'll see Andy very soon.
Monkey, obviously, Art, you got to think here is he's a guy that's, as we go into the Blue Six, on paper, right, would be someone to watch out for in the best of nines, right? He is some background draws. Keep that in mind as Monkey goes to the Nam 4. But the pace of the play, I think both players are going to play pretty quick as we go to the green, into the yellow 4, really going fast here. As Lara didn't even need to, what's good? Already starting the clock. This guy's on point. Appreciate that, buddy.
Going ridiculously quick right now.
Oh, hold on, heat check. There you go. Hold a heat check into the red.
Oh boy.
Ashley Watt.
That's going to open the door.
Opens the door for background to make a move. What do we got? Here comes background, looking for a potential stopper. He does, and here you go, buddy, using your own card.
Yeah, using that red +4 into the red 9. Oh,
Artificial
wow.
Ditto, double Allen. There's background with background's card. The BC combo. Monkey iced. Here comes background, looking for 2. Had to like the red earlier. Let's see if he keeps it that way. Triple play, and that's going to do it.
Triple play immediately to end off game 1.
So Lara will put a 1 on the scoreboard. If you, 1 up, buddy. Just 1 up. There you go. Should be on the, there you go. Perfect. Gotcha. Well, I mean, pretty, yeah, I was going to say that first draw. Pretty plan A for the most part there. I mean, Monkey, I'll go to you. Background, I don't really got much to add other than that +4. Did you have a stop potentially in the works, or do you think that fast pace and the switching ultimately with the red while his +4 iced you out and you couldn't get to a yellow or a green or a blue, or the red ultimately puts you in a one color dimension? You couldn't have any more wiggle room, maybe? Need to get another color on the board? fast pace being goofy was basically on that one. Yeah, you needed the second color. Background, pretty much the question was, I was going to ask what was that topper, but you answered it, so no worries there. Well, pretty simple. Pretty simple. Art. Quick, fast pace, how it is with 5 to 7, 5 to 8. It's the classic for sure.
Yeah, it really you can't throw much into that, so it was just really great start there by background character.
All right, we'll go to game 2. Background up 1-0. Looking to go up to background all you, buddy. What do you got?
Going up to 9. Oh wow! We start with the captain 4.
Yeah, I'll let you get some card starts, buddy. Want to? Oh, there you go. Double cap, the double eyes, the double beams.
Yeah, double cap after the Aria 1.
Oh, that's the classic. And once again, the fast pace has just been killer today.
Oh, background uses Nom's card.
Yep, old Nom. And Andy again. We saw Andy at the start. Yep.
Jeez.
Here comes background. Let's see what background will do here. Oh, huge play. Triple play. Looking for a quad.
That's a 5-bagger.
5-bag. Yeah, excuse me. 5-bagger. Is that almost a rainbow skip? Got me confused, but no. Background looking to finish it off right here, Ard.
Is it about to be Plan A City twice in a row?
Yes,
it is.
I don't got nothing there. 1 minute 3 game. That's Plan A. Nothing to add. Wow.
Yeah. Well, you can't do much about asking questions here, and you can't much defend yourself on that.
Unless Monkey had something. Monkey, did you have a +4? Or a +2 or anything to stop background? Or was it just too much of a whitewash, a tsunami of waves coming in there? I don't got anything for background. It's just Plan A.
No, he couldn't do much.
He couldn't have done. I mean, maybe before the red 7, you could have. Let me see, 9. No, you needed a little more. He needed a little more. He could have did something if it was on yellow, believe it or not, but not there.
Yeah, he can't do much about that.
No. Pretty much a classic Plan A win. Nothing else to add. All right, well.
Jeez.
Plan A win for background. It's 2-0. Making it look easy like Sunday morning.
Well,
I had to do that one. Making it look like Sunday morning easy there. But we'll be background again on a game 3. Let's get it going. Going odd.
Up to 11.
Odd Todd, baby. Todd odd. Going up by 2. There's Bad Brad Blue Deuce. And you got to think here, Art, with how fast the game is going and the potential opponents for background. Background wins this game. Surely that would put background in the driver's seat, I believe, to play gone, actually. That'd be something.
He could be in a great position here. And well, again, it's going to be interesting to see how all the reformatted stuff goes.
Hey, Larry, real quick, boss. The game just started. You had 2 minutes. Can you just subtract a couple minutes, man? You're good, my friend. Just go to the minus tool on the plus minus.
Sorry, what?
The game says 3 minutes. It's on the score.
Oh, you wanted to reset the timer for each game.
Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah, just 45 seconds. Yeah, just reset. Just stop it and then go. You'll learn it. You're good. Just stop it and then just hit the minus. It'll be on the left there. Yeah, and just reset to a minute. It's fine. Just add time. Yep. There we go. Add about 1:10, just to be.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now let it run. That's it. There we go. Yeah, that's just learning. That's what it's all about. Just learning, making sure they know what to do. That's what it's all about here. That's why we have these low percentage games where if you mess up, we can teach you and go from there.
And also,
I thought it was like a running total.
No. After each game, it just goes back to 0. That's my fault. I never explained that. Background with the +4 in the art. Yeah, background's just been absolutely swarming Monkey here. Art. The fast pace is that's a great play for Monkey. ISO City, great play there. Yep, great play for Monkey. ISO City. Womp this time.
Yeah. Just great idea there to use that sort of strategy.
Yeah, trying to learn it. Oh, another one, Art. Another topper. There's no defense or strategy unless you get a blue 6 here, Art, for that. What a play. Well, not even a play. What a topper. Break out the salsa and dip there. Up, there we go, Art. Art?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
The classic KT play there into the wild, and a little bit of an icer in the background. Monkey can roll. And he does roll, but he gets out of the blue and the yellow into his own card.
Huh. That's an interesting way there.
Background into the Y6.
The only reason I would think Monkey could do that is if he has something right here.
And he doesn't. Okay, then.
Oh, no.
That. Yeah, I'm not sure about that move. That one a little weird.
Yeah, that one was interesting. It would have worked if you had something with it. That wasn't the right play.
Yeah. Monkey, why the quick out to the yellow when you had the blue ice? What was the theory behind that, buddy? That was a little interesting.
The only way I would think Monkey probably did that is he didn't have much else.
I thought it'd be a good move. So you just didn't have much else maybe cooking the other colors? Okay, you had red. Okay. I got you.
Should have went back to you know what?
Okay.
Can't do much about it.
Yeah. I baited the yeah, I figured it was a ban that +4. I figured it was. Okay. Well, not much really to add. Background. Did you get a top deck +4 on one of those? I know you got the initial +4 you probably have from the hand, right? Okay.
Yeah, he had to have a top deck there.
Really not much to say. I'm really not much to say. All right, that fell right into background's graphs right there. I don't have much to add. That was an interesting play for Monkey, and that choice decision is giving background a 3-0 and running early.
Yeah, it's really interesting here. I think Monkey is trying certain things, but background's just I think background's been kind of going the same strategy here, and he's almost been using Plan A throughout most of this game so far.
Yeah, potentially. It's been all BC, and might as well call him ABC at this rate. It's been playing ABC. Well, last game for background in group stage at home. All you, buddy. What are we thinking?
Yeah, of course. He's going to go up 2 more again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, well. Goes to the blue 0 sugar for background. So going to be for Monkey. What has he got in response? So far, it's been background, controlling the pace, controlling everything.
Background's just been able to do moves like that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, just absolutely torching Monkey on directional ammo. I mean, part of it's been Plan A, part of it's just been able to get the switches and roll into what need, and there we go.
Big game of a switch, there it is.
And the G3.
Got one this time.
One up this time.
Now we're going up.
Yeah,
now we're going up. We got a 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got a small straight.
Small straight going. Oh, but Monkey responds back. First time he's done anything, ought to respond. Caesar and a G and a Steven, and we got ourselves a game here. Is now Monkey does a little return. 12-8. Background goes to red, opening up a little bit more of the Pandoras now.
That really actually opens Pandora's up.
Yep, in the ghost now. Here comes background and monkey going back and forth. Background responds back with the +2 off the +6 potentially. Tied up at 9. Monkey with the PA. Monkey goes into his own card. Back to yellow, hoping for ISO. One up this time. From Rogers
all the way up
to
the top.
Yep, top 4 now.
Over the red.
Back to red, says background into Allen. Can Monkey have a double Acosta or an end around to get back to yellow? 2-color war here. Monkey loading up. What does he got?
He's got a big play here.
He's got the PA too, keep in mind. Quick game, and he's going to have a humongous play. Oh, look at this.
Oh my goodness. Reverse skip. +4 into the yellow board.
Background. Too easy. Back to red with the wild into Ashley.
Easily sets that up.
Drawing here. Into the R7. Oh, but background back to the G7.
Or the Yepes.
Into Aria.
From Captain to Aria. Green 3.
Up to Vapor to the G6. Monkey's juiced. 5
That's
apiece,
perfect
though. Yeah, 5 apiece, though. Oh, but
over the yellow.
Background gets that monkey out, bailing him out with the Stevens 6. Does monkey have a play?
I would think so, because I believe
yeah, he does. He goes for a huge play. This might be finisher. No, triple into a quad.
No, gets the check. Background's going to do something here.
Ditto's it. Interesting. Is that number efficiency for monkey for the win? No.
No.
No number efficiency. Interesting. Background goes 1 up. Monkey drawing again. And background was draw. So that's top deck. Oh, yeah. The top deck for Monk. Background draws. Monkey, can he get out of it with a 9? No.
That would be good right now. But nobody's going to take the risk.
Well, now they're drawing out hard. You look at the card history here. Blue's been a little bit juiced. The +2s are gone, so this could be a little bit before we get anything crazy. But there's monkey with a topper, and I think it's going to come down to toppers. Who's going to get the toppers? Who's going to get? And there's the top to red. 1 up this time to Logan.
The Curtis.
Yep, the DJ. Monkey looking for 4 to 3.
Or he could have a huge run right here.
Monkey looking for it on the red. Does he have the run to red to get this to check again or win the game and get 3-1? He'll go to green on the LaPlante. Background with a chance to respond, though.
One of these colors is going to make Monkey almost regret changing the color.
Well,
and there it is.
Keep showing green, though. That's trying to play that box strat.
But I guess trying to give Monkey some extra cards so he doesn't have that run to the finish.
Yeah, Monkey won't have the run to the finish. However, keeping it in the green, that's an interesting play. And that's why you do that. There's the flip-flop. But background right back to the green. Does Monkey have an answer? The old G8. Yes, does.
He was trying to pull a not so fast there.
The G7. Monkey goes cross-check back to the yellow 7 in the grim.
He can't get back over the green, so good move there.
Into Brock. Into Bowtie.
Bowtie.
Let's see what it'll be from background here. There, background, a huge play. Quadruple. There's the skips from Varigold, Leah, Lara, into Goldie Reverse. What's he got in the store for a winner?
Is this a winner?
Or is this to get the check? This could be a crazy 7-bagger. That's a crazy 7-bagger. Finishes it off with the KT Wild and completes it with the
Wow.
Goldie Yoshi. What a play. Monkey, I think, tried to have a run himself or three. I got to ask Monkey here. I'll be back on a crazy win. Monkey, you had something cooking, I think, early with the double +2 into the blue 5 at check. I thought you had a shot with number efficiency when background dittoed it. Couldn't figure it out, though, my man. What was lacking in that game? I think that game was probably your best hand of the four, but, well, excluding that questionable game 3 decision. That was probably your best game of the four. What was lacking, though, and did you think that return early was just a little desperation, wanted to try something? Or was it just the fact that background would just keep going back to red? You just didn't have red. Couldn't get it go. Background, I mean, you had really, I just want to see what happens. Kind of experimenting then in a sense. Just want to see what happens. Well, I mean, I'm just not feeling it as well, but I got you. Background, really good job there, buddy, to be patient, go back to red, almost buy your time. Did you learn a little bit of that from maybe the past Super League games you've played where you see an opponent run deep and learn the art of patience a little bit? Or was it a case of you just felt that, man, Monkey was lacking the red the entire time? You kept hitting with that. It was just an easy read to get to the finish. Also, what was the return on that +2 he gave you? That +2 sandwich, that classic play, did it help you out a little bit as well? Or, I mean, Monkey definitely trying some things. Background taking advantage of it. He's got at least 1 point, looking for one more to get the 3 points and get the P2. Thoughts on what we've seen, because it's been all background and it's been pretty consistent. Now, the first 2 games, all background. The third game, questionable decision there, Monkey. This one was a little bit better, more closer, for sure.
Yeah, a little bit more closer. I think that was just a good try. I think that was just a good try there by Monkey. It's just, I guess, background just had that crazy run there, and he just was able to snatch away the win there before Monkey even had a chance.
Yeah, I think background with the Draw City did a good job, for sure. Getting the right head. My hands just been good. Been really, yeah. I think being ahead hard, and we talk about this all the time. Being ahead on the averages, the law of averages, being ahead in general, it makes the difference when you're up 2-3. The confidence just oozes out, and you can see backgrounds playing with a lot. Now for Monkey, the experimentation is a little bit different, but I think he's just trying to find a little bit of rhythm here in his back half of this homestand, prepare for next week. Background just looking for that one more win to secure that P2. Been interesting so far. Any thoughts going into the next homestand? Because it's been background so far, controlled every aspect.
Well, we're going to see how Monkey can turn this back around and get him back into that chance here to maybe, just maybe, try to secure that P2 by sweeping his homestand, because background just did the same thing. So we'll find out how this goes.
Monkey's been here before, down 4-0. Pretty sure it was against Costa, I think, back in week 1. He was down 4-0 and he rallied to get the 3 wins, but needs to get all 4 here to keep it going for P2. All right, Monkey, free board, man. All you. What are we thinking? Lara, switch the possession. Now you switch the PA over to Monkey. And then reset the game 5. Yep, there you go. 12 card. Perfect. That's it, buddy. 12 cards now. We'll get it in.
A dozen donuts.
Dozen. And there's Brock, the Rock, which we'll hopefully sort out a little later with the whole commentary thing. Well, when we go to the Rock, as we go into a red 1 now, into Ghost. Well, there's the switching. Our trips 1 into Peter. Blue 4. Zero sugar now. Monkey looking for an answer. He'll go for the answer right there. Our first time he's really aggressive on the reverse skip meta all series. We saw the +2 meta, but this is the reverse skip meta. He's aggressive. Backroom responds back with the Goldie into Vapor. And monkey's out. So that's all he wrote there. Background could still run in the cap. All but gets the right number. Monkey back to it goes into red into pier. Background was going to make the same play. Here comes monkey. Oh, monkey, huge play. Our triple play. Leah Goldie into Acosta. Oh, but background goes to classic. Back to red to Allen trying to play ISO. Monkey draws. It's just like that previous game. Background would find the red. ISO out monkey. Monkey with a topper. Here comes background for 3. Double up. Up to Sanford. Monkey for switch it over. Let's see. Does he switch it? Yes, he will. +4. And he's got potentially his first win on the docket. Can background respond? Background now. Surveying the table. Looking for a potential stop. Plenty to go. Fires right back. Great stop, though, for Monkey potentially if that +4 is in the back pocket. Monkey might have saved the game despite the draw. Here comes background. Background goes to yellow in the Stingray, so that puts a little bit more of a free board for both. Monkey had wanted that yellow earlier. He will get the yellow, but it's a +2 sandwich into the Seth Wild. Now background. 2 freshies off the back. Just going to respond right back and plays a green 9 into Brian off the Caesar. Back and forth we go. Both players now leveling up here in a sense. Back to yellow. It's 2 color. Trying to get Monkey off the green. Monkey's off the green. He draws a yellow. Background a deuce coming up. Can he get it? He will in the grim. Here comes Monkey. Can he get it back to the G? No. Background for the win for a 5-0. And it's a KT Classic to finish with a dark sandwich for the win. And it's 5-0. Background gets the 3 points and we'll get P2. Last 3 games will be fun time. Well, I mean, Monkey, I'll go to you. Monk, so close, man. Just that +4, I think, definitely may have saved the game. Did you have something on that +4 to the yellow, too, to finish it off, or just get beat to the punch there? I had blue. Okay. I mean, I'll go to background. Background. Pretty interesting win. A lot more work to be done in that game because he really did force you with the +4. Was that a good stop initially with the +4 he did? And thoughts on the returns? Jesus. Yeah, it definitely did seem like that. Art's muted. Never mind. It definitely did seem like that, though. The strong hand, and then the speed bump as background, a little detour that Monkey threw. It just wasn't enough to combat that. And it's been all background character here. It's Monkey trying to fight, but sometimes you bring a knife, and background's got plenty of swords in the gunfight. I mean, you're just bringing a knife. Swords and guns. Monkey just got a knife. Yeah, 7, it definitely... The game 3 a little bit wild. The game 4 was close, but that one definitely sounds interesting. Well, I don't got Art here. It's still going to be Monkey's game 6. He must have went to get dinner himself or something. So we'll keep it rolling. Into garbage time now. Let's get it going. Monkey, I got you, man. No, that doesn't help either. Get rest up for next week for sure. I'll be a midweek. We'll start that up next round. 10 cards, go for it. Background will have the 5-0, get the 3 points already confirmed. Just playing for GD now. Let's start off the red +2. Into the red 5 now, and background goes to the 1. Into ghost. Into background, up there, Monkey playing background's card. Into the red 3. Reminder to the folks at home, next week will begin October 8th to 10th. Decided to give everyone a chance to play on a Friday if we need, instead of the Tuesday through Thursday window. And We also got to sort some things out as well with the descriptions and whatnot. Yellow Wild. And the Yellow 4. Into the Red 9 now. Monkey draws. Into the G9 now. Goes to green for background. Monkey plays Aria. Yellow Wild for background. What's it going to be for Monkey? What does he got in return? Plays it cool. Here comes background now. Goes for a quad, and that's... Holy moly, that's game. That's just nasty, man. That's just a nasty game. That's just... There's nothing Monkey could do on that one. I don't got anything. Monk, did you have anything? Man, I don't got anything there. I don't... Unless you did have something timed and you were one turn away. No. That's nothing you could have done there. Nah, it's just all garbage. Garbage hand and garbage time. That's pretty much all I got. Plan A. I don't have much. Yeah. But you know what? Sometimes you got to get rid of that luck now before next week. That's the only silver lining, huh? Next week's when it matters, for sure. Yep, full send. Well, he's going to go for the full send. We'll keep it going. Game 7 now. Later we'll fix the scoreboard up, and we'll be good to go. I don't know what happened. Artie must have disappeared, so I'll take it from here. I'll let him know when he gets back. He hasn't missed much, really. There we go. We're good to go. 7's in. Full sender. Let's begin. JT5 to begin. See if Monkey can get 1 or 2 on the board. G5 now over to the plant with the early switch. +2 into the Caesar, into Gone. Monkey gets the G7 now. B7 now for background, but Monkey with the immediate switch. Trip 7, you pez the lane to Monaco. Looking for the rainbow here. We get the Grim. No, 1 down to Sanford. No Skittles into Allen now. We play it off the Logan. Into the red 1 to Ghost. Background with background. It's going to be 4 background character. Looking to load up here. Goes to the blue 0 sugar into Ed. Oh, but Monkey undercuts that right there with Trip 0 into Drip. Doesn't need Degenerate for the classic. Skittles on the 0. Skittles 0 sugar. Skittles 0. No, but that'll be denied with the Brock 1. Yellow 4 to Acosta. Or to Rogers. But I will say, now that we have a little time as we go to Gold and Camaro. Costa, Gone, background, Lara. Big names to advance. That's something to keep in mind. A lot of rookies and novices right there. With Nick also a novice. Monkey, the only veteran to advance. That's something to keep in mind. The other people that did not advance were all veterans and masters and legends. So it's something to keep in mind. There's the bad Brad Blue Dudes for Monkey. Here comes background with a big play. Oh my... There's nothing really to say about this, folks. That's just... That's nasty, man. Another 4-bagger from back. There's nothing really to say. This is just an absolute trash heap, man. It's just been plan A. It's been I'd say 5 out of... Well, except that one game 4 and a game 3 was an interesting decision. The rest have been plan A. It's been 5 out of 7 games been plan A for the most part. I don't got anything. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that one you had stuff. Okay, that one That actually was a good hand for Monkey. I get the play. Try to save it to the end there. I get it. Yeah, I understand. I get it. Try to save it to the end. Understand that completely. I get that one. That actually was probably out of the hands you got, probably the most decent one you got. But yeah, there's no defense to quad. Exactly, right? Save that good stuff for the end. Yes, it's true, and it's always about that. But Monkey, your call, man. Let's end this. Let's end this misery. What are we thinking, my friend? Okay, we'll go back to the side. Now you can ref it up. Send it, buddy. Or yeah, do that. It's fine for the fans. Yeah, might as well. And another +2 start. Into the red 4. Yeah, the only thing in the we have seen Super League sweeps, but we never had someone go 8-0. That was 6-0. Under this format, this will be the first one. That'd be crazy. Yeah, we could have had a quadruple full send. Yeah, we could have, yeah. You're right. You're right. Into the yellow 1. It's going to be for background character. Already clinched that P2. Likely, looking at how this will go, I think it's going to be, because I know how this works now with the inverses, is there's another quad play for background. How about that? Yoshi into Ellison, into Myth, into JT, double Myth combo, 5-bagger. I think it actually might be, because we can't do rematches in Group A to B, so I think it might actually be gone background. I don't know if that was a rematch in the regular season, but that's right. Now I know how it works. You don't want to play in the same group. So I think it is actually going to be Lara Acosta, with Acosta at home. That's something to keep in mind. It could be gone background now. Monkey will fall to the Myth line, I believe. I think that's how it works, if I remember correctly. Here comes Monkey with the +4. So yeah, I think it is confirmed, because Nick will play Annie in a trilogy. There we go. I'll just confirm to the 7 through 10 package. I think it's going to be Monkey versus Smith, which was a third place rematch, but which didn't matter, and then Nick versus Annie trilogy. Here comes background into the red wild. Here comes Monkey. Does he have anything off the red? He had played the blue +4. No, nothing. So background does a good job icing. Icing on the cake here. Monkey draws out. Here comes background. Now he'll go to the red 5. Now let's see if Monkey can switch. Gets the +4. There we go. Top decker. And he's got the lead back. Put background right back to the red 7. But can Monkey counteract that? No. No 7 in heaven for Monkey. But background bails him out with the G7 and the Yepes. Monkey looking for a double. Oh, he's got a huge play. This might be Monkey's best hand of the entire series now. Double +2 into Caesar, Lara, into Vapor. But background responds back with the +4, potentially off a sandwich there. Into red again. Does Monkey have a red off that +4 now? He seems to be iced. No red still, but he goes to yellow. Here comes background. Into green, trying to get this back to where Monkey could be juiced. But no, Monkey not juiced into the 0 sugar Jenna. Vapor G6. Monkey into the yellow 6. Here comes background again. Another big play. Quad play. Double +2 into G. Yoshi into Riders, and that's going to put background up 4. Yellow 5 into Sting. Into Riders. And background draws. Here comes Monkey now. Into Sting. He'll go to green. Into LaPlante. This time into Brian. Double Brian. Into Cap. What's it going to be? From Monkey Boy. Does he have an answer on this green? And he's going to the Llama Wild as... I think we lost someone. Might have been Art. Little background, have a stop to this Monkey Llama Wild. Let's see. Is he going to be another 4-bagger to cap off the 8-0? That'd be something. +4. No, not a finisher, but does the +4 sandwich. So this definitely stops Monkey, but can Monkey go back to yellow? So background just throws a little desperation play there. Monkey with a chance. +4 is off the shelf. This has been a good game as we're out of them. And Monkey does shelf it right there with a +2, so it keeps the game alive, potentially. Well, there was no +4 finish coming to that game. So we're out of them. Now both are running 3-6. Background looking for 2. Got it. Here comes Monkey. Looking for 5. Yep. Goes to Nick. Background for check. No. Monkey now. He gets it back to Andy. Draw. We're tied. Monkey for the lead. Got it with the red 3. He's up. Oh, but backgrounder cuts over to Monkey's car. Can Monkey cope? It's actually what he wanted earlier, though, with the yellow. So that's not the worst thing. 2 now. Monkey in the lead with the PA. 0 sugar. Monkey looking for a finish here, potentially on the 2. Let's see. Does he have it for the finish? He does, and Monkey avoids the 8-0, but background wins the 7-1. That was probably the best game of the entire series. Ironically, but it wasn't enough. Well, Monkey, I think you're confirmed to play Myth because you're finished 3rd in the group. So your thoughts on playing Myth? There'll be a weird workaround rematch because that was a meaningless game because you both got a bronze medal back in T2, I believe. Now this one's for real. Background, I'm not sure. We still have to figure out who you're playing, but I think how it works is yeah, you're going to be playing Guns. So I think that was a rematch, I'm pretty sure. Was that T... I want to say you guys played T5. Or T4. If it was T4, I wasn't always around. But T5, I feel you guys played. Andy Nick Trilogy, Myth Monkey, the rematch from a 3rd place game in GRG5. And then it's going to be gone back around the Europe show. I think we had the European showdown. I don't know if I called that one. And then the Castellera, the rematch. Good plot. There you go. Good blue +2, Monkey. Good save there, buddy. Not really much to say. It was just a dominated series by background, but Monkey avoids the disaster of getting swept out. So big win there for background. Monkey gets one to salvage today. Now we'll be off a couple days. We'll go into the standings here, and there we go. The standings there. Costa wins the group. Background gets P2 with 7 points and a +8 GD just like Acosta. Monkey will get P3, and then it'll be, as I said, Monkey versus Back right thoughts on playing Ghana, it appears, next round. So that'll be a good match coming forward. Looking forward to seeing it. Both will be on European times. That makes our life a little easier as well. I apologize for I'm not sure what happened with him. He might have dipped, but considering, yeah, exactly. I want to use all that lady luck, that old back pocket magic card in the back, right? You don't want to use all that, but I digress. Congratulations to everybody in the group stage. Congratulations to both Monkey Background Acosta and, of course, Lara, Lara, and Nick to advance out of the group stage. We'll see all of them in the round 12. We unlocked Myth and Andy. They are back in the fray. Looking forward to seeing what they can do come October 8th through 10th. For myself and Lara, I want to thank him for helping out with the scoreboard today. Now I'm reffing, and already even know he had to go or something. I'm not sure what happened. I'll talk to him about that. Been a really good game. GG's to most stars. 6 of those runs solid. Yeah. Unlosable. Absolutely. Until then, guys, we'll see you back here come the middle of the week, next week. Should be a fun one. 4 great games of action as we continue to wind down Super League, as we continue to make it happen in Super League 2025, the BKK. The road to the championship is getting closer ever so much. Until then, goodbye, everybody. This has been KT. We're signing off. This has been a special presentation of MRE Uno Division 1 Super League 2025.